Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Charlotte YouTube channel from Mombasa County 001. My name is Charlotte and today I've decided to teach you something that is very important in our life, and it is something that brought a miserable disease to my dad. And that is why I've decided to do this. It's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing. I don't know why people are using these things, but I don't know if they have seen the danger of it or the danger that is coming out of it. Because so many people are smoking cigarettes. This is what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter the type of the cigarette you're smoking, but most of them they're smoking. But I don't understand if they have ever seen this. There is a place called Retail Ilani. It's a notice. Under that, on top of that Ilani, on top of that notice, that is it, there is a coffin. So I don't know if it is a ignorance or what. I don't know how I'm going to call it, because I understand it means it is very dangerous. And I'm not the only person who has noticed this. Even the producer themselves, the tobacco producer themselves, I think they're the ones who have drawn this. So to me it seemed to be very dangerous. And I don't mean to be, it seems, but it is very dangerous. Because I remember my dad used to smoke 3 packets a day. Believe me or not, he died out of cancer. Right now I'm talking here, he's normal because of cigarettes. And the worst part of it, he really struggled. He couldn't even urinate. Whenever he was urinating, he could shout like a small boy. And he was old enough. A very old person who was already retired. Now you can imagine. He is shouting like a small boy. Because of what? These things. I remember he used to take Scotsman. I don't know if they were same as this one, because nowadays the packets have really changed, and they are really enticing people. But remember, that enticing, it will entice you with all type of cigarettes. But I want you to know that what you are taking, it will cause you death. It will cause you many diseases in your body. It will affect your sexual hormones. Let me say it will affect your sexual hormones. Because at the end of the day, you won't be able to sleep with your wife. That is it. You won't be able to do anything. Now you can imagine, what have you brought to yourself with your own money because of leisure? It's just the same as the person who's getting money and go to a bar, drink all the money without taking care of his family. So a cigarette, it might be a small thing, but it really causes a lot of things. It can cause tuberculosis also. It can cause cancer. So for those who are smoking, this is just a note. I really feel very sad, because if my dad was to survive, he could have survived. But he died because it reaches a point where he could do nothing. I remember the first time he was admitted at Ramtula Post General. All of us, we were like, We were shaking. In fact, we were afraid because I remember he was just admitted there and we could not talk. We could not do anything to him. He was in a coma. Let's say he was in a coma for almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You just go there, watch him, come back. Watch him, come back at home. So if that is the kind of life my friend they want, I just want people to stop taking these things. I cannot force anybody. Actually, I cannot force anybody. But just keep it in your mind that it is very dangerous. And can you imagine, it is very difficult to hear people talking about cigarettes can kill. And there is a coffin here which shows very well this thing is very, very dangerous. Not only the coffin, there is also a warning in this packet. But you will never ever hear anybody talking about cigarette can kill. So guys, if I've taken this time to tell you this, that means this thing is very dangerous. It's not just, it can kill you anytime, any day. Now let's say maybe you're smoking at the same time you're drinking. Those are the worst things in your life. You can drink, you can do anything you want. But remember how you're going to end. In that coffin, or you want to end in a good. Because I remember my dad, he came to stop. He tried her best because the first time he was diagnosed with cancer, he was told to stop smoking immediately. He couldn't do it immediately, but he started smoking 1 cigarette a day so that he can, at the end of it, he could stop. But finally, he stopped. That means if you are a cigarette smoker, you can stop. Nothing is going to stop you from stopping taking these things. Cigarettes are not good. This is a tobacco itself. And if the producer themselves, they have given us a warning, then why not take that note? Why not, my brothers and sisters, those who are smoking? Why should you not take that note? When you go to the shop, buy the cigarette. You buy the cigarettes knowing that this cigarette can kill me any day, anytime. It can cause anything, by the way. So there is no need for us to continue with cigarettes. It might be difficult for you to stop, but I think at the end of the day, you can stop it because you will bring so many problems to yourself. Now see this one. This is a warning, eh? You're being given. Matumizi ya tobacco yanasababisha hanithi. Hanithi, that is it's like a separation between you and your wife. A permanent separation. So my young guys, my young girls, the youth that is, if you don't want to end up like this, because if you're not functioning, I don't think if there is anybody who would like to be with you. You might have all the money in this world, but the only people will be coming in your house, believe me or not, they will just come because of your money, and they will leave you with their diseases. Nobody is going to, because everybody will be like, hiyo ni shida yake alijiletea, kwa sababu hata sigara iko na ilani. Sigara, paketi ya sigara iko na ilani na mpaka umechorewa all the dangers zenye zinaletwa na hii sigara. So my dear ones, nawapenda sana. Na ni kwa sababu babangu alipofariki, Hata sidhani kama nyumbani kuna mtu hata mmoja anavuta sigara. Sidhani hata mtu mmoja anavuta sigara. The only thing I know, most people smoke bang. But I don't know if they're still going on doing it or they stopped, because they saw it with their own 2 eyes. It's funny because my dad was the only person who was smoking these cigarettes. Apart from his children, I've never seen any of his children smoking this. Especially the boys, I've never seen any of them. So my brothers and sisters, for those who are smoking, this is for you. Just try your best. Try your best to stop it. Because if you stop it early, the better for you. At least you'll be able to forget about it. At least you can do with ground nuts. If you feel there is a need for you to smoke, get something to make your mind forget about the cigarettes, because it is a must. You need to get something else, or you can engage yourself with a movie just to make your mind forget about the cigarettes, because it's a bit difficult to stop smoking. Or you can take Orbit. Just make sure you have a packet of Orbit in your house, so whenever you feel like smoking, just take the Orbit and forget about the smoking. Smoking is not good for our health. At the end of the day, you'll be like, now, why was I born? Was I born to die or what? You see, early death or so many diseases at your age. It's not good. It's not good for our health anyway. Anyway, we should not be ignorant. Let us take it very serious, because if the producer themselves have given us a warning, that means we need to do something about it. We need to stop it, because nobody is forcing us to do this. And that is why the tax of cigarettes is too high. It is very high because it is being taken like a leisure. So a leisure is something that it means you can afford it. So you can go for it if you want. Nobody is forcing you. But it is good if you can try our best and stop it. You can even take tropicals. You feel like, this is too much for me. Just take some tropical. These are sweets. I hope you can understand this. Try to chew that. Or maybe you can even consult the doctors. Ask them, doctor, what should I do? Because I'm used to these things and I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. Because another thing with TB, because they also cause TB if I'm not wrong. Another thing with TB is bad. TB can come anywhere. Now you can imagine, maybe it goes to your brain. Do you know that will be the end of your life? Just like that, because TB meningitis, healing is very slow. You take first, you'll be given the drugs twice, while others will go for only once. For you, you'll take 2 doses. If you'll go for 6 months, for you, you'll go for 12 months or 1 year. That is one. The second thing, it always leave a tumor on your head. So that tumor, it causes convulsions. Those fits. You start when you when you miss some oxygen in your brain. Now there's some veins that bring some oxygen in your brain. So if maybe the oxygen is not enough, or that vein it's not working very well, believe me or not, you will end up having convulsion. Having that convulsion, you will end up going to the hospital. Let's say you don't have that money to treat yourself. How will you take it? Is that not a problem in your family? Is that not a big issue in your family. Because if somebody just start acting like you are okay, yes, maybe you have been treated, you are walking, you are just eating well, but you ever fall down because of conversion. You ever fall down because of conversion, just because of that meningitis, which is goes to the brain. It's very dangerous. It is very dangerous. TB can go anywhere, by the way. It can go anywhere. You can even have a TB of bone marrow. So you wonder, now how is this going to be treated? How is this going to be like this? So let us try to avoid some things that will cause us so many big problems that will not even help us in our family. Why do you have to end your life just like that? Why do you have to end your life like that? Anyway, for those who are new in my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and share with the others. I like giving informations, especially risky things like these ones. I really like HIV things. I really love. In fact, there is a big story I am about to give you guys, because it is my story about the HIV. So one of these days I will just sit down and talk about it, so that the young ones, the generation we have right now, will understand how things goes. Because sometimes our parents do not have that time to sit down and talk to us or tell us more about life. So I think YouTube is doing something good for us, because if I have any information, I can pass it through. So whoever doesn't have the information can just hear it from people or from the YouTube, because that is the only way you can get the information. In fact, nowadays it's the best thing. Okay, some are telling the truth and some are lying, but the biggest percentage, it's telling us the truth, like teaching us, doing some things. So let's just take it positively. Let's at least keep ourselves safe. Nobody is going to tell you, please stop it, because if you're a grown-up, everybody will be like, she knows what she's doing, so why? But we are here, we can help you through the YouTube. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share, because that is the only way you can get the information from us. Yes. Because if you're waiting for your mom to come and tell you, then I think maybe you're not even smoking the cigarettes in front of her, so he won't even be able to tell. My son is smoking. He will say, no, my son is not smoking. You see? So, for those who are willing to stop it, they can stop it. I'm sure there is a chance to stop this, because we're trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do, because when you're smoking, or when you're taking that tobacco, the way it is, you know very well what I'm taking is dangerous. It's risky for my life. So I don't know why most people, they like taking it. Okay, I had my son, one of my son used to take tobacco, and I remember when he was asked by the dad, he was saying, no, it keeps me high, I forget the kind of life I'm living. So I don't understand actually why people, they like to be high, because if you are a good person, or you are doing the right things all the times, I don't see the reason why you need to forget. Because if you don't have a family, you don't feed anybody, then what do you want to forget? Just face the life the way it is, just take it the way it is. And I think we should take it positively, because if you think somebody is harassing you or is molesting you in the house, then there are so many ways you can express yourself. You don't need to do some funny things for people to understand you. Yes, you can just go to somebody who is older than you, or you can even go for counseling. Counseling in some of the government hospitals are free. Ask them, what should I do? I'm facing this and this. I think you'll get a help, instead of taking things that are dangerous in your life, instead of smoking, banging, that can even cause your can make you mad. So guys, let us try our best. Let us stop this, because if we cannot stop it on our own, nobody is going to help you to stop it. That is a fact. Nobody is going to help you to stop smoking cigarettes, because if you smoke and you have all the notice, the warnings, everything that you need to know, it is here. So I don't see the reason you should say, let me continue. I've never seen this. I've never seen that. No, you are lying to yourself. Let us not cheat ourselves. Let's face the fact, and the fact will remain the same. It will never change. If a cigarette is dangerous, cigarette is dangerous. Cigarette can kill. It will remain the same. That cigarette can kill. So guys, that is what I have for you. I said I'll have to do this because I've seen so many young people smoking, and the reason behind, nobody knows it. Yeah. So I don't know if it is a fashion or because I don't know where people are getting this, or maybe a peer group. I don't understand this. So I think it's high time to think about ourselves. Let's think about our future. Let's stop this. Cigarettes are not good for our health. That is what I can say. Cigarettes are not good for our health. Try your best. Try to understand. Whenever you go buy the cigarettes, just check. Just look at it properly. If you want to end up like this, then it's up to you. You will end up like this. Yes, you will end up like this. Because to me, if you're a grown-up, nobody will follow you everywhere. You'll be just going on your own, do whatever you want to do on your own, and nobody will be there for you. No, stop this. No, nobody. Not unless you have a very good friend. That is what I can say. Not unless you have a very good friend who really loves you. And they are rarely there nowadays. Yes, most of the friends we have, they can mislead us. They can really mislead us. Because if your parents cannot stop you, then who else do you think can stop you outside there? So it's up to you. It is up to you. Thanks very much, my viewers. For those who have already been there for me, they have coming back to me. Please continue to come back, because we really, really need you. I myself, I really need you. I know I'm still down there, and I need to climb the ladder. So for a few days, I need to be somewhere, and I really feel sad because things are getting tough. But I'm not giving up. I'm still there, trying to do things slowly, at least, because some people are giving me hopes. Although things are hard, but people are giving me hopes, and I'm sure I'm not going to give up. At the place I am right now, I'm not going to give up. And for those who are cigarette smokers, I love you very much, and that is why I've decided to do this video. I'm doing this video because of you guys. So whoever is going to see this video, please, you can share it with your friends, especially for those who are smoking. I want you guys to stop it. Just leave cigarettes. Try to get another lifestyle, but not smoking lifestyle. Smoking lifestyle is not good for us. It is not good for us. That is something which is there, and I am not the only one. I am not even afraid to say it, because if the tobacco company itself has given us the warning, then who are we to say no? Let us not be ignorant. Let us take it the way things are. Let's accept the way things are. Because if you accept, even God is going to accept us. Even God is going to accept us the way we are, with our sins, each and everything. But at least let us not cause more troubles for ourselves. Even if you're a person who like troubles all the time, but at least these troubles, let's keep it away. Let's throw it away, in fact. And it will make our life better. Because if your child sees you smoking, tell me, the child will end up smoking. Because he thinks it's a good thing. Yes, I remember some of the family members used to smoke, but when my dad got sick, and it was very serious, I'm telling you, even the people who are smoking, they completely stopped. Nobody's touching cigarettes nowadays just because of that. Because I don't think if you want to see somebody who cannot urinate, that is the worst thing for a man. Believe me or not, one day I went to Costello. I don't think if you'll be able, or you'll end up crying like the way I was crying. And I was not the one who was being put that pipe in a man's organs. You tell me, how will you feel? That guy was really crying. He was really, really crying. So please, I beg in the name of God, let us stop smoking. Let us stop smoking. Smoking is not good for our health. Because there are those people who are born with HIV. They don't know. Maybe they have not yet come up to their senses, maybe, or maybe they know, but they're just ignoring. Ignorance will take us nowhere. Let's take things seriously. If you're being told to take your drugs, take your drugs. The rest is none of your business. That is what I can say. If you really want your life, if you really, really want your life, a good life comes from me and you. It's you to start. Yes, by deciding on your own. If I decide today I want to live a bad life, I will live that bad life. So guys, it's not good for our health. If you know you are positive, stop smoking. Very dangerous for us. If you know you are drinking, at the same time you are smoking, hey, that mixture, I'm sure you want to dig a grave for yourself, because you will be digging it slowly for yourself. That is why that packet is drawn a coffin, because that is where you will end up. So my dear ones, let's stop smoking. Cigarettes are not healthy, are not good for our health. If we continue smoking, nobody is going to say no. No, it's up to you. It is up to you with your life. But I've seen how many people dying because of this. He might be taking cigarettes, he might be smoking, that is, he might be drinking. And at the same time, he is sick. Is he not digging a grave for herself? Is that person not digging a grave for herself? We need to be serious. We need to be serious, because this is something which is there. Nobody is going to tell you this. I'm just taking this opportunity, and I've said, guys, I need to do this because I've seen so many young men and ladies who are smoking. You are young, you are smoking. because of a lifestyle, because of peer group. Let us not be moved by peer group. My life is my life. The peer group will never take me anywhere. It will never. It'll just give you whatever you want. At the end of the day, you will be the only person who will go to the grave, and the rest will continue with life, because it is your life. Nobody is going to be there for you. You are a grown-up, 18 or over 18 years. Then what else do you need? What else do you need, my dear ones? It's up to you. Your family did all they could to take you to school. Here you are, you came back home with a biggest smoker or a biggest marijuana smoker. So what did you bring? You brought cigarette in your home? Is that what your mom took you to school to do? No. You are completely forgetting that the future is in your hands. We completely forget about it. So let's try our best. Let's stop this too much leisure. It will take us nowhere. It will take us nowhere. Let's stop it. Let's at least focus on our life. About the cigarettes, let's forget about them. Cigarette is something that nobody would like it. Yes. And I'm telling you this because I've really experienced it. I've seen it. We have already buried our dad. And I remember when I was very young, I used to be saying, go get me the cigarettes. I'm not even forgetting about the cigarettes my dad used to smoke. He used to smoke Sportsman. But I don't know how they call it nowadays because they have really changed. They have really modified these things for us to buy. But why am I not smoking? Because I think I could be the person who's smoking in that house. But I've never tried it. I've never tried it because I don't like cigarettes, I don't like to drink, I don't like any of this bad lifestyle. I just thought myself, this is what I wanted in my life and that is it. And I hope anybody who's doing this will try her best to stop it. Just take it slowly, and at the end of the day, you'll be able to stop smoking. Yes, I have a faith, a strong faith. If you really want it, the God's help is going to help you and you will stop it. Definitely, you will end up stop smoking. Just remove your mind there, keep it busy somewhere else, and you will end up stopping. Because cigarettes are not good. So guys, this is what I have for you today. And I hope you will take it positively. You will take it positively because I'm not doing it for granted. I'm doing it because I feel sad for those who are smoking. Especially the young ones. Yes. So guys, this is the end of my video. Until maybe tomorrow you'll have another video. But I'm going to take a story from somebody and mine will come later. Because I have a story which I was supposed to do it, but unfortunately I've not done it. But I will go for that story and then I will do my story and then I'll see what next. Maybe I'll come up with an advertisement because I like advertisement, and I can say also they're giving me good viewers. So guys, that's the end of my video. See you tomorrow in the next video. Bye guys.